Welcome to the Deep Dive.
Great to be here.
Today, our mission is unpacking the big AI news from Monday, July 21st, 2025.
Lots happening, as always.
Yeah, and this particular deep dive, we're calling it AI Daily Deep Dive, has a bit of a twist.
Oh,
It was actually researched and, well, generated entirely by AI.
interesting. So AI reporting on AI.
Exactly. And we're covering a lot of ground today. New tools, job impacts, even philosophy.
And it's really fascinating to see how all these pieces, the practical stuff and the bigger questions kind of fit together, what it all means for you listening right now.
Okay, let's jump in. First up, Elon Musk's XAI. They're apparently developing Baby Grok.
Baby Grok.
Yeah, a kid-friendly version of their main chatbot, Grok, described as an app dedicated to kid-friendly content.
Right, entering that smaller market like Google's Socratic AI, OpenAI's kids version.
But the timing is interesting, isn't it, given Grok 4?
Oh, absolutely. The contrast is stark. I mean, Grok 4 had some serious controversies. Its real-time search pulled up some really problematic stuff.
Like falsely accusing someone of celebrating deaths. I remember that.
Yeah, that claims of anti-white bias, and of course the whole Mecha Hitler badge comment.
Which got it banned temporarily in Turkey.
Exactly. And don't forget, the main Grok platform already has those, let's say, controversial AI companions.
The anime girlfriend, the red panda.
All right, accessible to teens 12 and up, which, child safety folks are definitely concerned about, given Grok's track record.
So launching a Baby Grok right now,
Yeah.
it certainly presents a conflicting picture for XAI's direction.
Definitely raises questions about trust and safety, especially for kids' products.
Okay, let's shift gears from kids' apps to the workplace, white-collar jobs and AI,
Always a hot topic. There's a real debate heating up among tech leaders.
especially with this agentic AI coming up, the kind that can handle complex tasks on its own.
Precisely. And you've got wildly different takes. Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei, he's projecting maybe 20% white-collar unemployment within 5 years because of AI.
20%, that's a huge number.
Yeah, it is. But then you have others like NVIDIA's Jensen Huang or DeepMind's Demis Hassabis who are much more skeptical about that level of displacement.
So what are they seeing instead? Just changing roles.
More like reshaping roles, maybe fostering new job types. But the examples are already here, right? Amazon using AI.
Right, they upgraded 30,000 apps in 6 months, saved a ton of money in developer time.
Exactly. $250 million and 4,500 developer years. Microsoft saying 20–30% of their code is AI generated now.
So it's happening. The question isn't if things change, but maybe how fast we adapt.
Yeah, how quickly can things like retraining programs and safety nets keep up? It feels like we're entering a, decade-ish period of uncertainty.
Okay, from jobs to something maybe a bit more palatable.
Yeah.
AI predicting flavors.
Yeah, this one's fascinating. The food industry is using AI to figure out complex tastes.
Why? Is taste that hard to predict?
Apparently incredibly hard. Something like 80% of new food products just fail because people don't like the taste.
80%? Okay, that makes sense then.
So now AI can help predict if a new flavor profile might actually succeed. There's an example of a wine company.
Using AI to blend wines.
Yeah, blending different varietals to get a really consistent flavor. And they're even predicting which blends will be popular in different regions based on this huge database of 100,000 U.S. consumers.
Wow. And it's not just taste prediction, right? Something about cobots.
Mm-hmm. Collaborative robots. They're helping in food safety, working alongside people, reducing errors. But, full automation is still maybe a decade off. Human oversight is still key.
So it's more about AI helping humans be more precise, safer.
Exactly. Complementing expertise, not replacing it, at least for now in that space.
Okay, so all this AI predicting taste, writing code, even talking to kids needs serious power, which brings us to data centers.
And the massive challenge AI poses there. The power demands are just skyrocketing.
What are we talking, compared to normal?
Well, typical racks used to be under 5 kilowatts. AI can demand up to 300 kilowatts per rack, a huge jump.
300, okay. So how do you even manage that?
That's where solutions like Cyreson's IntelliScale come in. It's designed specifically for these ultra-high density workloads.
How does it help?
It can reduce the actual data center footprint, the physical space needed, by up to 75%. Plus, it has flexible cooling, air, and liquid, so they can upgrade easily.
And it supports huge deployments,
Right.
like over 100 megawatts.
Yeah, they've got that running at their Frankfurt campus, for example. It's the kind of infrastructure innovation that's essential just to keep the lights on for the AI revolution, so to speak.
It's crucial infrastructure. But is it a long-term energy solution or more of a stopgap before we hit bigger resource walls?
That's a really good question. It handles the density now, but the overall energy consumption of AI, that's a whole other conversation that involves grids, planning, everything.
Right. Which kind of leads us perfectly into our last topic, the more philosophical side.
Mm-mm. What actually separates us, humans, from AI? Things like meaning, emotion, mortality.
Yeah, innovation theorist John Nosta had an interesting take on this.
He argues that human meaning really comes from the fact that we're, well, fragile, temporary. Our lives aren't permanent.
The idea that knowing loss gives depth to love.
Exactly. It's like that Japanese art, kintsugi, where they repair broken pottery with gold.
Making the cracks beautiful.
Right. The imperfections, the history, the fragility, that's what makes it profound.
Mm.
AI, Nosta says, has a lossless mind. It can simulate emotion, sure, but it can't feel loss or vulnerability because it doesn't face mortality.
So the worry is, if we start seeing AI as having the same kind of depth we do.
We might actually hollow out our own human meaning
Right.
by projecting it onto something that can't truly experience it. It's a serious concern.
So we've gone from Baby Grok to job markets, flavor prediction, data centers, and now the essence of human meaning. Quite a range for AI's impact today.
It really is. And maybe the thought to leave everyone with is this. As AI gets better and better at simulating human experience, how do we consciously make sure we still value and, protect that unique richness that comes from our own messy, fragile, real feelings?
A profound question indeed. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.